How you doing? Great to have you back. I tell you what, I'm pretty excited. Some people did some views. We had quite a few views yesterday, the day before, on video 39, and had I think 5 thumbs up, 5 likes, and a couple of comments, so I'm really excited. I was feeling really down, I was about to give up, but you guys picked me up, and here we are, we're doing some more. So we're doing lat pull downs today. I was wanted to do rows, but the camera wouldn't pick me up doing rows, so we're doing lat pull downs, and we're doing them to the front of the neck. So that's pretty good. It's a great exercise. I do it to help me get through my depression. Obviously I'm not depressed today, I'm pretty excited. Wow, it's an amazing day for me. 39 videos with no one, and then suddenly I get people watching them. So that's really exciting. Thanks for that. You don't know how much I appreciate it. But more than that is the if maybe I can just help one person get through and not end it, not finish it, but to get all the way through to the end as we were meant to. That's what I really want to do. So Australia, where I am, it's probably the same in your country, but we have 9 deaths a day from people ending their lives because of suicide, and that's a lot of people. That's a ridiculous amount of people. That's terrible. It shouldn't be any. With the amount of medications we've got, and doctors and psychiatrists and clinics and everything else we've got in this country, I've been to all of them, and I didn't find any relief there, but that's just me. But 9 deaths in Australia every day, and 727,000 people end their lives globally a year. 727,000 people. And people who don't understand us, don't understand what we're dealing with, they'll just tell you that, you know, you've got to be happy. You've just got to think happy thoughts. You know, that's the naive world we live in. If it was that easy, boy, I sure wish it was that easy. There's times when I cannot muster even a remotely happy thought. And I know the rest of you are the same. I can remember all the way back, I'm 60 now, when I was 4, so that's 56 years ago. I can remember we had a cat and it died, natural death, just died of old age. And my mother explained to me that the cat wasn't coming back, it passed away, it was dead. And I said to her, I can remember clearly saying the words and meaning them, I wish I was dead like the cat. And she said, oh no, you don't wish that, you can't possibly think that. And I said, yeah, the cat doesn't have to worry about anything. The cat has got, you know, the cat doesn't have to put up with Dad anymore. And she said, you know, oh, our father means well. That was her husband. And virtually every day he'd come home drunk from whatever work he was doing, and he would physically abuse us, verbally abuse us, every day. And I was only 4, and I wished I was dead like our cat, so that I didn't have to put up with one more day of that. So I know where you guys are coming from. I know how hard it is. It's really hard. Really hard. But you got to keep going. You can't, eventually you will die of a natural cause. So, eventually it will end. Try to get through life, Like me, I was ready to give up on these videos. And out of nowhere, we get views, we get likes. I got 3 subscribers. It's amazing. Out of nowhere, just when I needed it. Just when I needed it, they arrived. I was about to give up. So don't you give up, because just when you need it, whatever you need is going to arrive to keep you going, to push you forward. A new girlfriend, a new boyfriend, the man of your dreams, the woman of your dreams, a pet, whatever it is, it'll come into your life and it'll bring you what you need to keep going. I was about to say joy, but the word joy doesn't have any relevance to us with depression, but what you need to keep going, to push you through to tomorrow. Joy is a word other people can use. I can't use it. It doesn't feel relevant to any day in my life to be happy. Varying degrees of unhappy, but I can't really say there's ever been a happy, joyful day. And I'm married with a wife, and it was a good day, and it wasn't as unhappy as other days. Sorry if that upsets anybody, but my wife understands it, and she hasn't got depression, so surely you guys with depression can understand me saying that. But when you need it, the things will come. There was very few times when my father came home, he didn't hit us so hard that I would wake up 2 hours later with new bruises. He would hit us that hard. And my mother, beautiful woman, great woman, the best mother anyone could ask for. She just said, we've got to keep trying, we've got to keep doing our best not to upset him. He already came home upset, there was nothing we did, but she was right. We had to do our best not to upset him. And whatever I can say about he did to me, she copped it 10 times worse, way worse. And here I am today. So, bad things happen to good people, but it's not who you are, the bad things, it's what you do with them. How you can press forward, how you can make a life for yourself, how you can help other people maybe. Perhaps you can help refuge animals, because I'll tell you one thing, those animals who've been mistreated by somebody else, if you look after them, you get them healthy and you pay their vet bills, that pet will love you forever. They'll think the world of you. You'll be like their God, like a pot plant you leave out in the sun. You're God to that pot plant, because you are the one who gives it water. You're the one who gives it nutrients and fertilizer and puts it in a bigger pot when it needs it. And the pet's the same, and children are the same. So you can't go quitting on those things, because you are incredibly relevant to those things' lives. When you decide it's all too hard for you and you quit, leave it all behind, and all those people you've left behind, pets, the kids, whatever, you've ruined their lives. They're depressed now, so your depression, instead of being one person depressed, is now 10, 20, 30 people depressed. So I'm sure you don't want that. You've got to find those things. For me, it's the gym, riding a mountain bike with my dogs, it's hiking, getting into the wilderness, getting totally away from everyone and everything, just me and the wilderness. We call it the bush in this country, for 3, 4, 5 days, whatever it takes, until I'm just better. until I can think clearly, and until I can do everything. And if that involves you taking time off work, time away from your family, time without making an income, then you've got to make that sacrifice, because I guarantee you that if you take your own life, you're not going to be there for your kids either. You're not going to be there for your boss. You're not going to earn a living for your family. So it's better you take 2, 3, 4, 5 a week off from everything. Go away to a place that brings you some sort of relevance, some sort of better feelings. The beach, the wilderness, just being alone in a motel room, whatever it is, being on a cruise ship just on your own where everybody does everything for you. I don't know what it is, but you know what that is. And if it takes you a week to recover, then that's better than never being here again. You know, it's better for you. It's better for everybody. So, thanks once again to everyone. You all came through when I needed it. So, please feel free to leave in the comments what you want to say to other people who perhaps this will be the last thing they ever read, and something that you leave in the comments will change their mind and to hang around and to be here and maybe even chat with you. So yeah, make this your channel as well as mine. I'm just telling you things that have helped me to get through 60 years of depression, of a life I wouldn't wish on anybody, but it was a life I was given, so I made the best of it. And I know you're doing exactly the same, but making the best of it isn't quitting. It's keeping going through the tough times, finding ways to push forward to make it through to tomorrow. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Be the light to somebody else's darkness, or let somebody else be the light to yours. Thanks a lot.